Good morning.
Good morning.
So, we are back at the Middleport Pottery today.
Yes, and this is the place where they produce the world-famous Burleigh Pottery.
Many of you know that we've been fans of Burleigh for decades, and we come here, so we are in Stoke-on-Trent. We come here at least once a year. Today will be a bit different,
Yeah.
So, not only will we visit the factory shop, but
We will also do the so-called Heritage Trail, which tells you something about the history of this place.
we've never done that, so we will learn something new today as well, and we hope you will enjoy it. We met with our wonderful friend Paul, and before going into the factory shop, we will visit the lodgekeeper's house on Harper Street, which was once the home of Middleport's lodgekeeper, and which is styled with furnishings from the 1950s. We are here with a dear friend, and for the very first time, no, not for the very first time, but today we have someone who speaks proper English.
Oh, I can do my best to pronounce my words properly.
So this is Paul, and maybe you follow him on Instagram, Diary of a Countryman.
Diary of a Countryman, all things English country house, I think, is my sort of mantra, is it?
Yeah.
Mantra? Yeah.
Just also escapism, I think. It's just so nice. And, I mean, we met through Instagram.
We did. I think that's the joy of Instagram sometimes, isn't it? That you can just start chatting to somebody, actually think, do you know, we've got a connection of some kind.
Yeah.
And meet in real life and still like each other afterwards, which is always good. And here we are today, just enjoying another wonderful piece of English heritage.
Paul loves Burleigh as much as we do.
I do.
Are you planning on buying something? Have you something on your list?
I think you can't come to Burleigh and not buy something. So it's going to be an Asiatic pheasant, blue. And then I just don't know, something will take my eye. Hopefully something from the archives that they've just released.
Yeah.
And that would be perfect,
Yeah.
I think. What about you?
I broke another breakfast cup a while ago. But we use the things every day. And then I might get another teapot because I also broke the lid. I sound terrible, but I use it every day and accidents happen, I think.
They just do, don't they?
Yeah. Well, now we're going to have a cup of tea first because we have to. In the sun. We haven't had sun in quite a while.
This is like a summer's day.
Yes.
The best summer's day in England, by the canal, here. Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Okay, it's time to go into the factory shop, and although we've been quite a number of times, it never gets boring. We know all the patterns, of course, but it is the amount of pottery and then styled in the way as it is in the shop that makes it look so beautiful. So let's head inside and hope that it's not too busy, and maybe we find something new. So, this is new. They didn't have this last time. Do you call it pudding dish? Pudding bowl in blue Asiatic pheasants, and I think it is £50. What can I say? I'm a weak person. I think I need to get it. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Really beautiful. I really like the butter dish, which is... so this is £53, and also this tureen. I've been talking about a tureen for years. Let me see. So how much is this? Now this is £94.50. I think we have to get that next time. There's so much. They actually have a great bargain. Look, the small teapot. This is the blue Asiatic pheasants. Instead of £118, it costs £40. And I think we will get this one instead of the pink one. Let me show you. So this actually isn't reduced, and it is, we checked, it's £87, and I think we should get the blue one and can easily combine pink and blue. Looks always so nice. This is nice for cake, isn't it?
No, but I would use it in my office.
Yeah, for cake or biscuits.
No.
Yeah?
Pencils. Pencils and pens.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that would look really nice.
That is insane.
No,
That's
it's got style.
insane. And I mean, we do have the black Regal Peacock teapot. And I love this teapot so much, the shape. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a classical one. It's really classic.
I would always prefer this shape over this. I mean, this is gorgeous too, but this somehow has an elegance to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is a man after my own heart, because you said if we are going to heaven, this will be the place.
This is where we're going to end up, with a limitless amount of money.
So you feel the same. You, like, whenever you come here, you just love it?
It doesn't matter how many times I come here. I'm just walking around like a child in a sweet shop thinking, I want that one, this one.
Me too. This is the first pattern that I came across in my mid-20s in Germany. The blue calico. It's so pretty. Stands the test of time, if you ask me, always. It's nice for kitchen utensils as well. And Paul actually said this is the coat of arms for Highgrove. It's a gorgeous container, and I think it is, I checked earlier, I think it's £25. It's not too bad. This is a lovely pudding container as well, isn't it? But I think I prefer the blue Asiatic pheasants. This is completely new. See, they have placemats in paper. So when you have guests and need to decorate or need to style your table very quickly but make it look nice, you can use this. So this is the Blue Regal Peacock pattern in paper. I didn't see that last time. So they also have napkins, which I really love. This is the blue calico, green Regal Peacock, and they have place cards. Oh, look here. Table cards, and they even have table runners. And it's all paper. I just love the blue Asiatic pheasants and the blue Regal Peacock. It's so pretty and timeless. I love this idea. Look. Burleigh bowls and they used it for bulbs. That's so pretty. Such a lovely idea. And because you have breakages in between when you use your stuff every day, now there, I actually broke a black Regal Peacock breakfast mug, so we need a new one. See, and the good thing is they also have some extra lids, so spare lids, if you have this pattern and have a breakage, you can find spare parts. But they don't have the pink asiatic pheasant, so look at this. But I mean, I didn't see that. Yep, just showed this to me, and we still have to tile our kitchen. Wouldn't this be lovely? Paul.
Yeah.
Paul said we need to go upstairs
To the naughty shop, which is where everything is.
I blame you for something. Do you like this?
I love it all. There's not one piece I don't like. It's just.
Look at this tiny cake stand. I need this. How much is it?
You don't need to know the price. It's £50.
Okay. It was my birthday, Jörg. It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
It's so nice. Look. Yeah. This couldn't be any prettier, could it? This is, I mean, it's so funny. Like these tiny things, how they are so nice. And Paul is to blame. Because he said we need to go upstairs.
Don't invite me again. I just cause trouble.
You don't. And it's so funny. We've had our cow creamer for about 5 years, but whenever I see one, it makes me smile. So beautiful. Now this pattern is called the Blue Arden. So, if you have champagne a lot at home, the foot bath might be the right container. But I think that looks really, really nice for plants as well. We just love this place so much because everything feels like back in the day. No matter how often we come here, we absolutely adore this place. So we are now in the so-called placing house. The kiln is in the next room. And Paul and I just discovered this jug. Look at this. The Queen. And I think for some strange reason I've fallen in love with it. I think it would make such a great vase. How special. It's so nice to explore everything because we've never done it before. Oh, look here. What a lovely teapot is this. I actually love all the pots. So here you have Winston Churchill. Look at this. Believe it or not, I'm in the toilet here at Burleigh. I need to show you something in here. So, look at the soap dispenser they have in here. Automatic liquid soap fountain, and made here in Stoke-on-Trent. How gorgeous is this? And also the tiles are amazing. So here is the office of one of the founders of Burgess & Lee. That was what it was called back then. And see here, look at the Art Deco cabinet, or this huge jug with the, I think that's the calico pattern. I also saw this safe and the handle. How fun is this handle? Wonderful office with a fireplace, of course. Or here, a huge glass cabinet. Beautiful. I love these Victorian spaces. I always find something that I want. See? You can even find Staffordshire dogs in here. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein? Does that open as well? Do you know? No, probably not.
I think it's just one decorative cupboard, isn't it?
But I love this.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So we just double checked actually. This is, I hope you can see it, this is Queen Elizabeth. And this here is the fired Churchill. And we just said we actually like or prefer the look of the unfired one. Well, it's 1:30, so you can have a snack.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
And look what these two are having. Well, sausage rolls. Mm-hmm. Are they good?
Amazing.
And I have bhaji, and so Indian food, and it's so good. It's gluten-free and even vegan. Very nice. We are so lucky with the weather today. It's glorious. We are a bit naughty, so it's 3:10, and before we go home we said, you know what, why not go to the Spode Museum Trust before it closes at 4:00. I mean, Paul has never been, and we thought now we have a good excuse. We have to pay a visit before we go home. Jörg just found his perfect, how would you say, pencil holder for the office, and this is so much nicer because it's small. This is Spode Blue Italian, and it's £15. Funny. Whenever we come here, I film this because I love it. I love the pattern so much.
Yeah.
That's so nice. And this cup has been here for some years. It's so gorgeous. I could open a shop. That's why I need to control myself. That's the problem. This is such a pretty cup, isn't it? But as I said, you really have to control yourself. You could get so many things. It's beautiful. Let me see if that is Spode, because they do have other china and pottery in here as well. I can't see where it's from. It just says pink and gold breakfast cup and saucer. I think if we wouldn't have Burleigh for everyday use, I would go for this. I find it so pretty. Every single time, which says something. But I spotted something else. Jörg. So we do have we have this at home. This is Spode Woodland. And we were looking for, I don't know if we need more. We only have 2 plates. This is £12. I don't know. Let me see what they have here. This is what we have at home, actually. So these are new. That's the one we have. I haven't seen this one before. Oh, here you have in German we say rührende Hirsch. They are new. They're definitely new.
Yeah.
Was it? This somehow reminds me of my childhood. My parents had something similar, just without it was just pure white. But we had something like that at home. Paul just stumbled upon this beautiful matchbox that I didn't see at first, actually. It's really, really nice. I think it's 25. Yeah, £25. It's beautiful. So these are the herb pots that we have at home. And there are not many left, actually. We might get today, because we don't have that, mint. Something we definitely use a lot. We do have basil, using it all the time. What is this? Mint again. Yeah. Look how pretty this plate is. This is early Spode, circa 1815. Pruners and crackled ice. And we came home with 2 bags, actually more than we thought we would, and as in the other videos I thought I would unpack together with you because it's even exciting for me. I already unpacked the teapot because I use it every single morning, and I'm glad we have one that's not broken, as you've seen in the shop. This was a bargain in inverted commas, so £40. It's usually far more expensive, so this is the second. It might have, in the factory shop, you you buy seconds, they might have slight faults, but that's totally fine for something that you use every single day. I really love this. So the pattern is Blue Asiatic Pheasants. Let's continue with these items. Oh yeah, so you've seen in the shop so this is basically the inhaler that we will use here in our kitchen for the dish brush, or maybe some more kitchen utensils. We think it's really fun and quirky. Now this was, it says £31. So see, we were looking for a container for such a long time, and this is great. This is so great. I love it. I think this was the purchase of the day, so to speak. This here is my favorite thing. This tiny cake stand is absolutely adorable. This is not a second, by the way. So if you go to the first floor in the factory shop, they sell the premium stuff, which, I mean, this was £50. I can say, and this is what we love about it, is it's all made in England, which is why it's more pricey. But we love to support Burleigh. They did struggle in, I think, 2011, was it? Yeah. So, this is the breakfast mug, and the pattern is Black Regal Peacock. We didn't need a saucer, it was just the mug that broke. We still have the saucer. Luckily that didn't break, so you can buy everything individually. So this is the entire thing. Black Regal Peacock breakfast cup and saucer. It's a huge cup, and before I forget, so we also have the breakfast mugs in Blue Asiatic Pheasants and in Pink Asiatic Pheasants, and as I said in the shop, I think you can absolutely combine blue and pink. It looks incredible. It's basically the same what we have here in the kitchen, pink walls and the blue kitchen. So a wonderful combination. Moving on, so the two things we bought three things at Spode, which I will show you last. Two more things from Burleigh. This, you've seen it in the video. So this is the adorable pudding bowl in Blue Asiatic Pheasants, and this was £50, so also quite pricey, but this is something new. I'm not sure if this is an archive piece, but it's so beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It will look amazing in our kitchen. And the last thing is, so this should be the pasta dish, the pasta plate in Blue Regal Peacock. This was £21, and yeah, we only had 3 plates and thought, okay, we need 4 because very often we have 4 people here when we have guests, so that's great. Just how pretty does this look in our kitchen? This is definitely something that we will be using in future baking videos, I believe, cooking videos, so I really hope you like it as well. I can't get over the small cake stand. How special is this? Last but not least, the 3 things from Spode. This is what we showed in the museum shop. It's for Joerg's office for pencils. So this was £15. Spode Blue Italian, so timeless. So that's a herb container, and mint was missing in our small collection. This was £12, and let me show you where we have them. This is where we have our herb containers, right behind the cooker, and we really get so many questions about it, so ignore this part. This will still be tiled, but I think it's so special. It's a bit of an elevated version of herb containers. Now, this will be a gift for someone special, and actually I had my eye on this for quite a while. I saw it in the museum shop last time, didn't buy it, so I was so happy that it was still there. This adorable sugar box, and it was £18. It says, let me show you. So of course made in England, and it says Spode Shrapnel Sprays Bone China Lidded Sugar Box. This reminds me what they use in period films. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So Paul actually bought a gorgeous jug in the calico pattern. Then he bought the very same teapot, and at Spode he bought this gorgeous matchbox that I showed you. And well, I wasn't sure if we should film at Burleigh again, but we get so many requests actually, and this time we thought it would be great to show you parts of Burleigh that we haven't visited before ourselves. So the lodgekeeper's house was so great, and also, well, the other part of the heritage trail, the mould, the kiln, I couldn't think of the word, and yeah, it's just, for us, Burleigh creates timeless pieces that blend tradition with beauty, if that makes sense, and also the craftsmanship behind it. One of the guides told us that it takes 7 years to master it. So the tissue paper, to bring the tissue paper onto the pottery, is an art. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll see you again very soon. Take care, and until next time, bye. Bye.